YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. What is going on with you? About like 20 minutes away from Reno. Right now, I'm at Walmart. And if anybody that drives trucks ever been to the Walmart warehouse, hold on. Let me move this out the way. Let me move this out the way. Let me move this out the way. Anyways, been to the Walmart warehouse, you know, you might as well kick back, take a nap, watch some TV, play some PlayStation or Xbox, whatever you have, eat something, do something with your life, you know. Something, because you know you're about to be waiting for a long ass time for them to unload you. So, as you guys can see, I'm back in my sleeper. I got my bed, and guess what? I got a double bunk. Right now, I'm just posting shit up there for storage for right now, so it's kind of messy, but oh well, who cares? It works for me. But anyways, so as you can see, I'm at a new company. I have left sureshot, aka Amazon. I've left Amazon, should I say. Sureshot was the company that paid me, but Amazon is who I've worked for. I know, it's kind of confusing. What's fucking out for people that don't know, Amazon has their contractors, which are owner-operators, and has their partnership, which is a smaller business that Amazon runs. I know, it's confusing, huh? But look into it. Amazon Freight Partnership. Look into it. So, let me get into this review. Let me get into this review. Me trucking for Amazon. Not working, but trucking. And working could mean the warehouse, but I'd rather have been back inside the warehouse working with Amazon than actually trucking with Amazon. Let me tell you, it's a no-go. Anybody thinking about trucking with Amazon, I don't know what I'm saying. Anybody thinks about trucking with Amazon Freight Partnership, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. So, number one, you're going to be working long hours, which I don't care about that. I don't care about working long hours. But if I'm sitting at each location for about fucking, let's say, 4 hours, 2 to 4 hours, just to get loaded, I don't like that. It's like, shit, let me inside the warehouse, I'll unload it for you motherfuckers. Or I'll load it up, whichever one. But I don't like that. Like, you should not be taking 14-hour shifts. 14 hours. I can see if you're driving, you know, mixture of driving and fucking on duty, driving and on duty. But I spent, out of the 2 months I worked with them, I've spent most of my time sitting and waiting, downtime. In which I get it, it happens at some places, but every location you go to, nah, that's a wrap. Hell no. You shouldn't be using a whole 14-hour shifts and with only maybe about 3 hours of drive time that you've used. You know what I mean? 3 to 4 hours or some shit like that, depending on where they send you. If that makes sense. My bad. That's number one reason why I had to leave. Number two. The pay sucked. Honestly, I might as well have been just working inside the warehouse, to be honest, with what I was getting paid. I wasn't even seeing $1,000. Like, come on. And that's not my first local job, you know? So I know local can't pay you good each week. But if I'm not seeing $1,000, I was barely seeing $900. About like bit over 900 bucks at some point. If I worked my days, whatever, boom, boom, boom. The only time I seen over $1,000 bucks, it was like 1,200 bucks take home. I did overtime, and obviously overtime, you want to milk the motherfucking clock. Go ahead, I'll work that 14 hours. I do not care. But yeah, so. Like I said, that's another thing. Out of all my trucking jobs, that's a low-paying trucking job. I was at Martin. I was getting paid good, more decent for being local, you know, and only working about 4 to 5 hours a day, and still getting paid about like $1,300 take home. Big difference. I go to working maybe from fucking 4 hours to 6 hours a day. Sometimes I'd be working even fucking maybe an hour a day, but still get the same pay a day, no matter what. Because obviously, Martin and I got paid by the day, not by the hour. So it doesn't. I could work 5 hours and still get paid the same that day. I could work 30 minutes and still get paid that day the same. So, saying all that, coming to Amazon, I worked a whole 14-hour shift. Maybe 13 and a half, whatever. And all of it was waiting. What the fuck? I get it, you want to get your money in, but come on, do more driving than waiting. And there's always a situation that has happened. On every shift I came into, there's always a situation, you know? Something has to happen, and it had to go wrong. There wasn't one day where everything went smooth. Then the way they set you up, the way they set the locations up, you know, some of it doesn't make sense. Sometimes it makes sense, okay, right here. But for me to go right here, to go up there, to come back up, to go back down, to go all the way over there, to come back over here, to even go farther out, to go up, to come back down, it's like, that don't make no damn sense. But whatever. That's the way they do things, right? Can't complain. So, saying all that, okay, you got long hours for no damn reason of sitting. I can see, like I said, I don't mind the long hours, but if I'm driving more, then yeah, because I get tired of just sitting and waiting and everything else. And I'm in a day cab, so I can't really fall asleep or take a nap unless I'm very fucking tired. And that's when I can take that little 10, 30-minute nap because my body's going to fall asleep naturally, you know? Other than that, I can't in a day cab. I fucking can't. It's just too small. It's all uncomfortable for me. But, so, after that, so like I said, that's one. The pay was number 2. And here comes, this should be actually number 1. This should be number 1. Those damn cameras, the in-facing word cameras that come like this and then go straight to the driver's seat. And they're sensitive as fuck. And Amazon will get you for anything. It's like they don't know the trucking life in general. Okay, that was my shit. So, Amazon, like I said, will get you anything with those cameras, and it's very sensitive. You could hop on roads that are fucking rifty, have you jumping around and shit. That camera's gonna go off, and it's gonna be watching you. You could make a turn real quick, even though it's not that quick, but it makes your fucking, it's quick enough where it makes your fucking truck kind of shift a little bit. Camera's gonna go off. What else? Like I said, it's just very sensitive. Anything that happens to the truck that makes it shake just a little bit, the camera's gonna go off. So, from there, that's number motherfucking one. Major shit right there, you know? So anyways, I had to leave. Well, technically, this is what happened. I got fired. Whatever. Let's just put it like that. Boom. I got fired. Let's put it like that. It's a long story why I put it like that, but I'm going to say it like that. I'm going to keep it like that. Ain't going to go into the background of why I'm saying the way I'm saying. Alright? So, so from there, I, like I said, I only worked there for 2 months, and I don't know, there's something about that camera I couldn't get away from. I've tried many different things. I've studied the fucking roads. I studied when the camera would go off. And you can see when the camera goes off because there's like this little fucking thing that has 2 lights on it. One light would be for the outward camera, and the other light will be for the inward camera. So when there's green and blue. So when the green light, or green and red or some shit like that. So when the green light starts just blinking, because it's a still light, it's like this, just green. But when it starts blinking, that means it's recording you from inside. You have, it's technically 30 seconds. 10 seconds of recording, and then when it stops blinking, it still records for another 20 seconds. Yeah, another 20 seconds. So technically altogether 30 seconds. When you see that shit blinking, whatever you're doing, stop. That you know that you're not supposed to be doing, stop. Then after that, once it stops blinking, wait another like 20 seconds. Maybe 25 seconds. And then fucking keep on doing whatever you're doing. But anyhow, that's either or. Yes, like I said, they got me for stupid shit. I've had my phone on my lap, right here. My hands are on the steering wheel, not even close to my phone, the fucking phone. They've got me for that. Why? I don't know. I'm not texting, I'm not looking at it, I'm not holding it in my hand, I'm not fucking, you know, I'm not doing nothing with it besides on my lap. It's a habit. So, that's number one. I've had fucking, for yawning too much in a short period of time. Speaking of that, in a short period of time, for yawning too much, they dinged me for that. Like, are you kidding me? I can't get tired at any point of me driving. Like, or just fucking half the time I get tired because I sit at locations for so long. It's like my body gets restless. Like, all right, I'm ready to go to sleep now. Especially for the hours that I did from 12 a.m. Usually all the way I get off around like 1 p.m. So 12 a.m. all the way to 1 p.m. So they're fucking getting me at a place where my energy's up, but it's kind of down. Even though I took like a 3-hour nap before that, it's up, but it's kind of down. And when that sun starts coming up after a while, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours after that sun's up, oh, it's a wrap for me. I start getting just like I want to get off already. I don't even care about even the rest of my money. I don't care about it. Fuck working the next somewhat hours. Fuck it. I don't even care about those hours. Just let me go home. But yeah, so like I said, anything when that light comes up. Yes, whichever company you are with, like Amazon partnership, freight partnership that you are with, like me, like I said, I was with sureshot. They paid me, but I was still working for Amazon. They were just a middleman. Me and Amazon. Between me and Amazon, they were the middleman that just dealt with all the drivers, which is smart on Amazon's end because Amazon don't have to deal with all the extra shit. Amazon doesn't have to deal with us drivers complaining about shit. Amazon doesn't have to deal with finding the right drivers to hire and all that shit. So it's cool. I understand that part, you know? So, one thing is I fucking, what's that called again? Like I said, the whole sleep shit. I fucking nap it out I get tired. I get points on me for yawning too much. But then when I tell the company I'm with, like, hey, I'm gonna take a quick nap, real quick. Oh, I'm getting tired. They want to throw at me. Oh, you need to come well rested to work. Like, what the fuck did you just tell me? I'm doing this for my safety, for the safety of whatever I have, what I'm hauling, and everything else. Like I'm gonna take a nap. Just by those words, kind of irritate me. I was like, whatever. And then they call it taking consecutive breaks, more breaks than I should. Motherfucker, calm the fuck down. I'm still gonna be early to this load anyways. And me taking a 15-minute nap is not gonna fucking hurt nothing, right? They should have an understanding, like, we get tired on the road no matter what. We could be fully well rested and still get tired at some fucking point. And want to be like, you know what? I'm gonna take a quick nap, boom, boom, etc. And I got shit to do during the day, so when I get off work, I'm not going straight to sleep. Yes, I try to get a schedule. Try to get a schedule of trying to be asleep by at least 6 o'clock or before, and then wake up around like 9 o'clock or 8:30. You know, so I take my time getting ready. Because, like I said, I didn't get to the yard until 11:30 p.m. I didn't clock in until 12 a.m. See, 11:30 p.m. Clock in at 12 a.m. and then go from there. So I tried, but I got shit I gotta do during the day when I get off. I can't just go home and go to sleep. And half the time I'm not even tired like that. Like I'm tired once when I'm fucking driving, but as soon as I get off the truck, it's like my energy comes up, and then after a while I start getting like wind down. Like, okay, I go to sleep now. But I got shit to do anyways after I get out of work. So it's like I can't go straight to sleep and sleep all the way from 3 p.m. all the way to fucking 9:30 p.m. or some shit like that, you know? I can't do that. I got shit I gotta do. But yeah, so anyways, like I said, those are the three things. The one major thing is that camera, sensitive about everything. Yes, whichever freight partnership, Amazon freight partnership company that you're with, they can dispute a lot of things, as they say. They can dispute shit, but at the same time, certain things they just don't touch, or it's like credit. Anybody that knows about the credit report knows that you can dispute shit, right? Not technically meaning that you get that off your credit report, but some things you get off your credit report just by disputing it once. Boom. So, if you dispute it once, boom. If it comes back, okay, we're good, he's good, we're not going to add that point to it. Boom. But the only difference between them disputing it and you disputing something on your credit report, you can keep on disputing shit. Boom, 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 boom. No matter if it stays on your credit report, you keep on doing it how many times you want. But anyways, so from there, that's when you will fucking, with them, they dispute it once. If Amazon replies back to them, no, this is a violation. We find this as a violation, then okay, it is what it is. It's a violation, you know. So, like I said, that's the number one thing why I left / fired from working with Amazon. sureshot, the company that I was with, that's partnered up with Amazon, and let me correct this, because when I say partnered up, I don't mean contracted. So not these owner-operators. I was legitly driving and hauling a fucking trailer and a truck that said Amazon Prime on it. So therefore, it's not, I have the Amazon Prime fucking trailer, but I have Hercules trucking fucking truck, you know, logo on the side. No, both was Amazon Prime. And that's how you know the ones that are actually freight partnership compared to a contracted with Amazon. Make sense? Alright, cool. So, like I said, why I left / fired Amazon is because of that. Sure shot, they were cool. You know, there's one specific dispatcher during my timing that I was kind of like, leave me alone. You know, I'm not gonna say no names or anything, but it's like, leave me alone. The other ones were, they were cool. They didn't bug me. If I needed anything, if I needed to take a nap, they weren't complaining about it. Okay, copy that. Take that little 5-minute nap. Just make sure you try to get there as soon as possible. All right, cool. So, so yeah, but there's one. Other than that, like I said, like sure shot, I have no complaint about really. You know, like I said, you guys can up your scale a little bit more compared to like what was it, JCL or whatever BRL, whatever it is. They're paying a couple dollars more, you know, than you guys. Like, bump that little pay up a little bit, you know. Shit, I wasn't seeing no $1,000 on any of my checks besides a check that I actually fucking once did overtime on, you know. And another thing for sure shot, speaking of overtime, if you guys need someone to do overtime, don't tell them fucking an hour or 2 hours before fucking the load needs to be fucking taken out, you know. Like, don't do that. Like, nobody likes that. Yes, there's gonna be some people, even though they're in the middle of something, oh yeah, I'll take it, you know. But me personally, and me and my boy, that, well, actually, I thought my boy did sure shot, so even him, he complains about that. Like, bitch, I'm willing to take overtime, but if you're gonna give it to me 2 hours before, I'm not taking it because I'm doing something. I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing just to go help you guys out. For what? But yeah. So upper thing about it though, anybody that needs more free time out of their week, that would be a good place to go to, you know. It's 14-hour long days. A lot of people, depending on what shift time you take, you're not gonna see that. You're not gonna do that whole 14. You know. Yes, you might here and there, but majority of the time you won't. You take my shift, you're gonna do that whole 14. I'm gonna tell you that. And I didn't even want that shift, but the only reason why I took it was because my recruiter told me, oh, we're gonna have more openings, blah blah blah, et cetera, et cetera. So just work with us with this for a little bit with this shift, and then from there you can switch it around and grab something that you can start a little bit earlier instead of later on. Which technically that's the earliest, because it's 12 in the morning, so that should be the first shift. But you know, something around 7 to 8 o'clock start time. You know, 6 to 8 o'clock start time, somewhere around that time. I mean, because fuck all that, man. But anyway, so. So yeah, like I said, like short shot was alright, you know. Like I have that one dispatcher at night that was kind of like, hey, get off my case. I just leave me alone, whatever. I'm not gonna say no names, but other than that, everybody was cool, you know. Like there's no problems. Kind of let you do what you do. Another thing, I don't like the whole they have you check in and check out with them through the text every fucking time that you get to a location or leave a location. Get to a location, leave to a location. I didn't like that. Like, don't do that. I don't need to be macromanaged. You see where I'm at. You see it every time I do my paperwork and check in and check out. Why the fuck do I need to get on the phone inside the group text and let you know that I'm leaving? And if I don't do that, don't come at me crazy like, hey, you need to keep contact with us at all times. Boom, boom, boom. Also, you're worried about me coming in and me going out, but you're not worried about the timing of me driving. Anything that ever happened from that location, between that location and the other location, I could have been having a heart attack, I could have been sick, throwing up, I could have been something, you know, some shit. But you're not worried about that. You're just worried about, oh, he get there or he didn't. But then again, you guys can see if I got to his location and left the location on your guys' system. And you guys have tracking to see where I'm at. Like, make it make sense. So who gives a fuck about texting you guys, I'm here, oh, I arrived, oh, now I'm leaving. Fuck all that. Like, we're worried about other shit. As long as we're doing it inside the system, we're not worried about texting you guys. You know, yes, people do it, but for what? that's a pointless method for no damn reason. Honest, truthfully, no, it's not a pointless method. It's a good method on my end. So if I have to go back and you try to tell me this, someone tries to tell me something, oh, you didn't get here at this time, you didn't get here on time, so we have to dock your pay, or we have to write you up, or whatever it is, I can go back into the messages, be like, nah, look, bitch, I was here on time. The appointment wasn't until 4:30. I got here at 3:30, and I was fucking waiting here for 2.5 hours. So what the fuck do you mean I wasn't on time? You know? So it is a good thing. It benefits the driver. It has no beneficial to the company in general of us texting you. So sureshot, work on that. But like I said, and if I don't text you, if someone doesn't text you, I can see if they don't text you during the whole shift. Then okay, cool, whatever. Hey, you need to keep in contact with us. Let us know what's going on. Boom, 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 etc. But if I text you like half of my shift, and after that I started getting lazy on it and stopped texting you or forgetting to text you guys, don't come at me foul. Don't come at your drivers foul. But it's not even foul that you guys come out, but it's like, hey, you haven't contacted back. Do you look like my bitch? Do you look like my bitch? No, you don't. Do you? As in, aka my girlfriend, where you need to keep tabs on me. No, you don't. So, because even my girl don't even keep tabs on me. None of my bitches keep tabs on me. Nobody keeps tabs on me. You know why? Because I'm gonna do the fuck I want. No, it's whatever. But yeah, so that's why I had to leave sureshot, aka Amazon, because number one, like I said, you deal with too much for the long days for no damn fucking reason. Yeah, you deal for too much, long days, no fucking reason. And then fucking from there, there were only like 5 to 6 stops, and it's like, how does this take you 14 hours? When I was at fucking doing local at Martin, like I said, I'll do about that much, 4 to 5 stops, and I'll be home within 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours. Make it make sense. And all that time was driving time. When I would get where I needed to go to, they're all kind of right next to each other in a way. Boom, boom, boom. 15 minutes for like each or less, depending what I have inside there and how much each stop has. But yeah. So yeah, that's why I left Amazon / sureshot. But now I'm at a newer company. As you can see, it's called Legend. I can't really tell you much about it right now. I technically really actually got on the truck Friday morning, and it's only Sunday right now. Oh no, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. So I can't really explain. I haven't even got my first check yet or anything like that, but I can tell you, I had a motherfucking load. Friday when I first got on the truck, had a load, picking up a load in Fontana and going all the way to Arizona. Going all the way to Arizona, Phoenix. Then from there, I stopped in Phoenix. I shut down for the rest of the timing. Woke up by 9 o'clock, had another load, going all the way to the borderline of Arizona and the Mexican border. Like legit, right there, right next to the Mexican border in Arizona. So I had to go pick up that load, which was 3 hours away from Phoenix, pick up that load, and then take it all the way over here, 20 minutes from Reno. But the problem is, I got that load Saturday, right? I got that load Saturday. I started this load Saturday. And it's Tuesday. And I'm barely getting unloaded. The appointment was at 3:30 this morning, Tuesday. That's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's 3 days of having this motherfucking load. I was just posted up. Honestly, I didn't even care. And I was posted up at a truck stop for a couple hours. I stopped in Vegas. You know, I stopped in Vegas. And then after Vegas, around like the next day, because I got to Vegas around like 2 o'clock Saturday morning. Knocked out. Yeah, 2 o'clock Saturday morning and shit. And then didn't leave Vegas until 8 o'clock Saturday night, and then got down here around Sunday, about like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. Chilled the whole day Sunday, slept, played some PlayStation, all that shit, and then fell asleep for a little bit, and then left the truck stop I was at around Monday, around like, around Tuesday, around like 2 o'clock. Yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm only 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away. And shit from the shipper from this Walmart. So you do the math here. But like I said, I don't have nothing on Legend yet. Give me a couple weeks. Give me a couple paychecks. And I'll have more information. At least I have more information on money-wise. How I like the company so far. I can't say so far. Give me like 3 weeks, and I'll be able to tell you. But no complaints yet. No complaints yet. Amazon is the only place I've ever complained at before 30 days was even up. And I could have summed the whole Amazon thing up with you within that first 30 days of me being there. Like, fuck this shit. But anyways, I'm gonna go. I hear them unloading. I want to take a little nap before they actually fucking call my phone and tell me to come in and get my paperwork. So you guys already know what it is. Love, peace, chicken, grease, roast beef, bitches.